Okay, what we're going to be making today is the ultimate peanut butter cookie. These have a pleasant little twist that just really makes your mouth water. Okay. What we're going to be needing is we're going to be needing about a cup of sugar. We're going to need a teaspoon of vanilla or almond extract. I like the almond extract, but we're using vanilla today. We're also going to be needing molasses, which is a little unusual for a peanut butter cookie, but trust me, you're going to love it. 1 large egg, baking powder, and of course peanut butter. I like the crunchy peanut butter, but you can use whatever type you want. Also, I've already got a cup and a half of flour pre-measured. Okay, so just take the sugar, put that in with the cup and a half of flour. Just get that out of the way. Our teaspoon of vanilla. And a splash for good luck. Okay, and we gotta put our egg in. As soon as that vanilla hits anything, oh, smell just drives me wild. Okay. Just gonna need a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. A cup of peanut butter. Get that. Now I'm eyeballing the peanut butter because, you know, peanut butter cookies not rocket science. Just a little bit more. Okay. Okay, now this is where the difference comes in. This is where it's a little bit different than what you're used to. The molasses sort of adds a chocolate chip cookie chewy twang to it. You're going to add about, let's say, 1/3 of a cup. Now, if you ever see a recipe that calls for brown sugar, you can just put regular sugar in and a couple of tablespoons of molasses. That's actually all brown sugar is. Regular sugar with molasses in it. Okay, did I add everything? Yeah, I think I got everything. Okay, I'm just going to flip this around so you can see it mixing better. Here in the mixer, and we're going to put that on low, just until everything gets all combined. We don't want to mix this too much, but we want everything to be nicely combined first. The almond and the molasses and the sugar and the peanut butter, the smell it gives off, it's just really nice. Just reminds me of being a kid. Now you want a dough that's not 100% smooth. You want it to be sort of crumbly. That's what we're aiming for here. Yeah. You'll notice it's going to start to pick up the stuff on the bottom soon once everything gets sort of... Yeah, there we go. I love these KitchenAid mixers. They just make everything so much easier. Oh, yep, they're starting to get everything on the bottom. And as you can see, it's not a smooth dough by any means. It's just basically a crumbly mess. But what we want to do is we want to be able to compact those into little balls. So that's exactly what we need. It smells really good. Okay, that should be good enough. Let me just turn that off. I'm going to reposition things so you can see better. Okay, here we have it. We just sort of take all this out. Just go in there, give it a little mixer hand. There we go. You want to get a nice clump. Now I want nice, good sized cookies. So I'd say just a little bit bigger than a golf ball. See, just like that. You don't want to squeeze them too hard, but just sort of form a ball. Place them around the cookie sheet. Now, instead of making you watch me do them all, which is kind of boring, okay, just going to take this, move this over here, show you what I'm going to do. Put this one here, okay? You just take the cookie with a fork, Press them down. Make sure to keep everything together like that. There you go. And just like I say, just take it, press it down. That gives those peanut butter cookies those lovely ridges on top. I'm going to do the rest of this up, and then we're going to put them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. I'll be back shortly. Here we have the finished product. They were in there for about 15 minutes. As you can see, they're still a little bit soft. You want to leave them cool. Get rid of it now. Okay. Now, we want to take these up gently and put them on a wire baking rack. You want to leave them cool completely, because until they do, they're still a little bit crumbly. The reason we put them on a wire baking rack is because condensation forms underneath the cookies if you leave them on something flat. It's a good rule of thumb for meat too. When you're letting meat rest, you should let it rest on something like this, as opposed to just throwing it on a plate, because water forms underneath from the condensation and it sort of ruins the whole yummy factor. Oh, there goes my phone. And this is the point where I wish I had a bigger baking rack. And as usual, there's our cookies. They were yummy, they will be yummy, and they are yummy. Just to throw in all the different tenses. So, if you like this video, like it, thumbs up, favorite, subscribe, show your love, subscribe. And thank you. Thank you for watching.